Do you know Donald Trump is the only president to have been impeached twice in U.S. history? The relationship between the 45th President of the United States, Donald Trump, and the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, was marked by controversy and speculation throughout his tenure. One of the most significant flashpoints in this saga was the investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Trump's critics argue that his warm words for Vladimir Putin and reluctance to criticize Russia raised eyebrows within the intelligence community. This strained relationship fueled suspicions of a disconnect between the president and his intelligence advisors. The term deep state gained traction during Trump's presidency, with some supporters contending that a clandestine network within the intelligence community was actively working against him. The idea of a deep state is highly controversial and largely unproven, but it added a layer of intrigue to the already contentious relationship. The Trump administration faced numerous leaks of classified information, leading to accusations of disloyalty and an environment of distrust. High-profile whistleblowers like Edward Snowden and Chelsea Manning also played a role in intensifying the perception of leaks within the intelligence apparatus. Donald John Trump, born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York, is a prominent figure in American politics and business. He served as the 45th President of the United States from January 20, 2017 to January 20, 2021. Trump's life has been a roller coaster ride, marked by extraordinary success in the business world, a reality TV career, and a tumultuous and divisive presidency. This biography will delve into the life, interesting facts, controversies, legal cases, and issues surrounding Donald Trump. Donald Trump was born to Fred Trump, a successful real estate developer, and Mary Ann McLeod. He attended the New York Military Academy and later earned a degree in economics from the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. In 1971, he joined his father's real estate company, the Trump Organization, which laid the foundation for his immense wealth. Trump's remarkable business achievements include the development of Trump Tower, the Trump Organization's expansion into the casino industry in Atlantic City, and the ownership of various luxury hotels and golf courses. He became known for branding his name on numerous properties worldwide, contributing to his fame and fortune. One of the most interesting facets of Donald Trump's life is his ability to market the Trump brand. He leveraged his name and image to create a diverse range of products, including Trump-branded ties, steaks, and even a university. His reality TV show, The Apprentice, introduced the catchphrase, "You're fired," to mainstream culture and cemented his status as a pop culture icon. Trump University. Trump faced lawsuits and controversy over Trump University, a for-profit education program. He settled these lawsuits for $25 million in 2016 without admitting wrongdoing. Allegations of sexual misconduct. During his 2016 presidential campaign, numerous women accused Trump of sexual misconduct. He denied these allegations and was never charged. Trump Foundation. The Trump Foundation, a charitable organization associated with Trump, faced legal scrutiny. It was ordered to dissolve in 2018 over allegations of misusing funds for personal and political purposes. Controversial comments and Twitter use. Throughout his political career, Donald Trump was known for making controversial and often inflammatory statements. His prolific use of Twitter, in particular, drew both praise and criticism. He frequently used the platform to announce policy decisions, attack political opponents, and engage in personal feuds. His tweets about world leaders, such as North Korea's Kim Jong-un and Iran's Ayatollah Khamenei, sometimes raised concerns about international diplomacy. The Muslim ban. In the early days of his presidency, Trump signed an executive order that temporarily banned entry into the United States for citizens of several Muslim-majority countries. The order was met with widespread protests and legal challenges, with opponents arguing it was discriminatory and unconstitutional. Multiple iterations of the travel ban were eventually upheld by the Supreme Court. Charlottesville and the alt-right. In August 2017, the violent Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia, resulted in the death of a counter-protester. Trump's response, in which he claimed that there were very fine people on both sides, sparked outrage. Critics argued that he failed to unequivocally condemn white supremacists and neo-Nazis, which added to the perception that he was reluctant to disavow far-right extremist groups. Family separation policy. The zero-tolerance immigration policy enacted by the Trump administration led to the separation of migrant children from their parents at the U.S.-Mexico border. Images of children in detention centers and audio recordings of sobbing kids drew widespread condemnation. The policy was eventually rescinded, and efforts were made to reunite families, but the emotional impact of this controversy lingered. Impeachment trials. Trump's two impeachment trials were historic moments in American politics. The first, in 2019, revolved around allegations that he had solicited foreign interference in the 2020 election by pressuring Ukraine to investigate his political rival, Joe Biden. The second impeachment, in 2021, stemmed from his role in the storming of the U.S. Capitol by his supporters, who sought to overturn the 2020 election results. Investigation into Russian interference. Special counsel Robert Mueller conducted an investigation into possible Russian interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election and potential obstruction of justice by President Trump. The Mueller report did not establish a criminal conspiracy between the Trump campaign and Russia, but left the question of obstruction of justice open. New York State investigations. There have been ongoing investigations by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office and the New York Attorney General's Office into Trump's financial dealings, including allegations of tax fraud, insurance fraud, and other financial improprieties. E. Jean Carroll defamation lawsuit. Writer E. Jean Carroll filed a defamation lawsuit against Donald Trump in response to his denials of her accusation that he sexually assaulted her in the 1990s. The case was ongoing as of My Last Knowledge update in January 2022. Stormy Daniels' hush money payment. Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen, pleaded guilty to making hush money payments to adult film actress Stormy Daniels to conceal an alleged affair with Trump. This case raised legal questions about campaign finance violations and conspiracy. Emoluments clause lawsuits. Several lawsuits alleged that Trump's business interests, including his ownership of the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C., violated the Constitution's emoluments clause by receiving payments from foreign and domestic governments. Handling of COVID-19. Trump's response to the COVID-19 pandemic was marked by controversies. He initially downplayed the severity of the virus, contradicted public health officials, and promoted unproven treatments. His administration faced criticism for a lack of a coordinated federal response, leading to inconsistent guidelines and shortages of personal protective equipment. Relationship with the media. Throughout his presidency, Trump often clashed with the media, frequently labeling critical reporting as fake news. He referred to journalists as the enemy of the people, which raised concerns about press freedom and the role of a free and independent media in a democracy. Tax reform. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, signed by Trump, marked a significant change in U.S. tax policy, lowering corporate and individual tax rates. Foreign policy. Trump had a unique approach to foreign policy, focusing on America first. He initiated trade wars with China and renegotiated trade agreements like NAFTA, leading to the creation of the USMCA. Environmental policy. Trump withdrew the United States from the Paris Agreement, rolled back environmental regulations, and promoted fossil fuel development. Supreme Court appointments. Trump appointed 3 Supreme Court justices during his term, significantly impacting the court's balance. Donald Trump's life and career have been a series of remarkable achievements and controversies. His unique approach to politics and brash communication style have polarized the nation. As the 45th President of the United States, he left an indelible mark on the country's political landscape, sparking fierce debate about his policies and leadership style. Trump remains a figure of great interest and discussion in American history and politics.